What if I told you America's biggest weapon isn't a nuclear bomb? It's not a fighter jet. It's not an aircraft carrier. It's not even its army. America's real weapon is a deal, a handshake, a promise made decades ago with some very rich oil countries. And here's the scary part: that deal might be coming to an end. And if it does, America as we know it could fall apart. Sounds crazy, right? Stick with me. I'm going to explain this so simply that even your little brother will get it. So here's what we're talking about today in one line. America became the most powerful country in the world, not because of its army, but because of a clever money trick with oil. And that trick might stop working. Let me explain with a story. Imagine your school has a canteen. Every kid wants to buy food from this canteen. Sandwiches, chips, juice, whatever. Now imagine one smart kid, let's call him Sam, goes to the canteen owner and says, "Hey, from now on, only accept my special tokens. No one else's. If anyone wants to buy food, they first have to come to me, get my tokens, and then they can buy from you." The canteen owner agrees. Why? Because Sam promises to protect him, keep him safe from bullies. Now what happens? Every kid in school needs Sam's tokens. Everyone comes to Sam first. Sam becomes the most powerful kid in school. Not because he's the strongest, not because he's the smartest, but because he controls the tokens. That's exactly what America did. The canteen is the oil-selling countries. Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, together they're called the GCC. The tokens are US dollars. The food is oil. America said, sell your oil only in US dollars. And these countries agreed. Now the whole world needs dollars to buy oil. And that made America the boss. Now you might be thinking, but wait, America has the biggest, baddest military in the world. Isn't that why it's powerful? Well, here's a funny way to think about it. Imagine a kid who walks into a cricket match holding the most expensive bat in the world. It's shiny, it's got stickers, everyone's impressed, but guess what? He can't bat. He gets out on the first ball. That bat looks scary. It cost a lot, but it didn't win the match. Some people say that's what America's military is like. It costs an insane amount of money. It looks terrifying. But when it comes to actually winning, it doesn't always deliver. And here's the really messed up part. Some people argue the military isn't even designed to win wars anymore. It's designed to spend money because the people making the weapons, they get rich. The politicians who approve the spending, they get a cut. It's become more about making money than winning battles. So if the military isn't the real source of power, the dollar deal is. And the dollar deal has some serious weak points. Okay? So now you get it. America controls the money. Cool. But here's where the twist comes. This whole system has cracks, big ones. And the biggest crack, you won't believe this. It's water. Yes, plain old water. Let's do a quick experiment in your head. Imagine your house gets exactly one glass of water from nature every day. From rain, from rivers, whatever. If you drink one glass, you're at 100%. You're using exactly what nature gives you. That's tight, but okay. If you drink 2 glasses, you're at 200%. You're using more than nature gives. That's bad. Now listen to these numbers. Saudi Arabia, 883%. Egypt, 6,420%. Dubai, 17,000%. 17,000%. That means for every 1 glass nature gives Dubai, Dubai uses 170 glasses. So where do they get all that water? Machines. Big expensive machines called desalination plants. These machines take salty ocean water and turn it into clean drinking water. These machines are literally keeping these countries alive. Now imagine this. What if someone blew up those machines? No machines, no water, no country. That's how fragile these rich oil nations really are. All that money, all those fancy buildings, and their biggest weakness is a water pipe. But wait, it's not just the GCC that has water problems. Iran does too. Iran has a famous lake called Lake Urmia. In 1984, it was huge. One of the biggest saltwater lakes in the world. Deep, wide, beautiful. Fast forward 20 years, almost gone. You could literally walk across it. The water just disappeared. Iran is at 72% water stress. That doesn't sound as bad as Dubai's 17,000%, but it's still really serious, and this is where the plan comes in. Some people say America and Israel have a 2-part strategy against Iran. Part 1, attack Iran's water supply. Make sure they can't access fresh water, dry them out. Part 2, use Iran's diversity against it. See, Iran isn't just one group of people. It has Persians in the middle, but also Kurds, Arabs, Balochis, Azerbaijanis, like 10 different groups. Many of these groups on the borders feel more connected to their neighbors than to Iran itself. Think of it like a joint family living in one house. Now imagine an outsider shows up and whispers to each family member, "You deserve your own room, your own kitchen. Why are you sharing?" Then the outsider cuts the water supply, so there's not enough for everyone. What happens? The family fights each other. They forget about the outsider, and the house falls apart from inside. That's the strategy. Break Iran into pieces. Let them fight over water, and Iran is no longer a threat. Pretty dark, right? But Iran isn't just sitting there waiting to be broken apart. They have their own plan. Here's the thing. The Muslim world has two main groups, Sunni and Shia. Think of them like two big teams in the same school. Same sport, same basic rules, but some differences. About 90% of Muslims are Sunni. Iran is one of the few countries that's mostly Shia. But here's the thing, Shia people are spread all over the world. Pakistan, Iraq, Lebanon, Yemen, Bahrain, everywhere. Iran's plan? Unite all of them. Create a movement, a rising, a wave. And it's not just about Shia people. Look at most countries in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Algeria. Many of them are run by governments that their own people don't really like. And those governments stay in power because America backs them up. So Iran says, hey people, you hate your government, we do too. Let's work together. Let's overthrow these leaders. Let's build something new. It's like in school. If the bully put all his best friends as class monitors and nobody likes those monitors, then one kid stands up and says, hey everyone, let's all stand up together. If it works, Iran becomes the leader of the entire Muslim world. Not just Shia, everyone. That's what some people call Pax Islamica, an Islamic peace led by Iran. If that happens, America loses its partners, its oil deal, everything. Okay, now let's bring it all together. This is the big one. Remember the canteen token deal? Here's how the money actually flows. Step 1, GCC countries, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, sell oil to the world. Step 2, they get paid in US dollars. Step 3, they take those dollars and invest them into American companies, Apple, Google, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon. These are the 7 biggest companies in America. Together, they make up about a quarter of the entire stock market. And the GCC nations have been pouring billions into these companies. From 2012 until now, their investments have been exploding. Now think of it like this. Imagine a swimming pool. That pool is the US stock market. The GCC money is the water pump that keeps filling the pool. As long as the pump runs, the pool stays full. Everyone's happy. People swim, splash, enjoy. Now what happens if someone turns off the pump? The pool starts draining. People notice. They panic. They start jumping out. The pool drains faster and faster. That's a stock market crash. Now here's the domino effect. Domino 1, GCC countries stop selling oil in dollars, or they get destroyed in a war. Either way, no more dollars flowing. Domino 2, without those dollars being invested, the big tech companies lose value. Stock prices fall. Domino 3, the stock market crashes. Millions of Americans lose their savings, their retirement funds, everything. Domino 4, the economy goes into depression. America can't afford its massive military anymore. Domino 5. Without its military and without the dollar deal, America's global power shrinks fast. One chain, oil, dollars, stock market, economy, military, global power. Break one link, the whole chain falls apart. So there you have it. Next time someone tells you America is powerful because of its bombs and jets, you can smile and say, nah. It's because of a money deal with oil countries. And that deal, it's not written in stone. It can change. It can break. The world is shifting. New alliances are forming. Countries are talking about trading oil in other currencies. China, Russia, India, they're all making moves. The biggest battles of the future won't be fought with missiles. They'll be fought with money, water, and alliances. So what do you think will happen? Will the petrodollar survive, or is America's time running out? Drop a comment. Tell me your thoughts. And if this blew your mind even a little bit, share it with that one friend who thinks they know everything about how the world works. Trust me, they probably don't know this.